This video examines a significant Supreme Court case, the request by the Public Attorney's Office, or PAO, to delete Section 22 of Canon 3 of the Code of Professional Responsibility and Accountability. The case was decided en banc on February 27, 2024, with Associate Justice Maria Filomena D. Singh as the ponente. In the first part of this video, we will discuss the factual background, covering the controversy regarding conflict of interest rules for public attorneys and the Supreme Court's regulatory powers. Section 22 of Canon 3 establishes a rule of limited conflict imputation for the Public Attorney's Office. Under this rule, a conflict is imputed only to the specific lawyer and their supervisor. The PAO requested the deletion of this rule, arguing that it creates organizational conflicts and exposes public attorneys to physical threats. The Supreme Court initially denied the PAO's request on July 11, 2023, stating that Section 22 ensures equal access to justice. In response, PAO Chief Persida Acosta launched a public media campaign against the rule, and the office issued Office Order No. 096, which instructed attorneys to avoid compliance. Following these actions, the Supreme Court issued show cause orders to Chief Acosta, requiring her to explain why she should not be cited for indirect contempt or administratively disciplined. The court emphasized that such public campaigns undermine the judiciary and the rule of law. The primary legal issues in this case were twofold. First, whether Chief Acosta committed indirect contempt of court through her media campaign and the issuance of her office order. And second, whether she violated professional ethical standards under the Code of Professional Responsibility and Accountability. Regarding the validity of Section 22, the court ruled that the PAO is not a private law firm, but a government office with a mandate to serve all qualifying indigent clients. Imputing conflict nationwide would prevent indigent litigants from accessing counsel. Furthermore, the court reiterated its constitutional prerogative to regulate legal practice. The court found the respondent guilty of indirect contempt. It identified three factors: using unbecoming speech through a public media campaign, issuing defiant directives through Office Order 096, and obstructing justice by degrading judicial authority. The court also found administrative violations. These included a violation of Canon 2 regarding propriety, a failure to observe responsible social media use, and engaging in grossly undignified conduct that is prejudicial to the administration of justice. This timeline outlines the chronology of the case, from the PAO's initial request in April 2023, the court's denial and show cause orders in July, the revocation of the office order in August, leading to the final en banc decision in February 2024. In its final decision, the court imposed total fines of 180,000 pesos. This included 30,000 pesos for indirect contempt and 150,000 pesos for the identified administrative violations. A stern warning was also issued against repeating such acts. The key takeaway from this case is that public attorneys must balance their institutional duties with absolute obedience to judicial regulations. Freedom of speech for legal officers ends where public obstruction of judicial authority begins. This concludes our video summary of the Supreme Court's ruling. You may find the image sources used in this video listed here.